And welcome back to another exciting episode of Kicking It with Keisha and KC. I'm KC.
And I'm Keisha.
And happy Tuesday. Last week was ladies' night, and we had to have a night for the fellas. So we have two special guests joining us. Just want to welcome Mojo and Fatty. Welcome, fellas. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Good evening.
So last week we talked about relationships with the ladies, and today we wanted to have a fella's take on it to see, some of the things that you guys have going on in your heads about relationships. And one of the questions asked was, what is a healthy relationship to you?
I'll go first. A healthy relationship is where the communication and goals are on the same plane. Not all the time it's going to be like that, though. But y'all at least could understand the follow and catch up method of dealing with life.
And when you say dealing with life, as far as while you're together going through obstacles that occur and still being on the same page, or?
Yeah. Like, you have to be on point about, say, if she got kids and you got kids. Y'all disciplinarian thoughts gotta be on the same page. If it's not, that relationship ain't gonna last too long.
That's true.
Yep.
That's what I think. But
I actually had an experience like that when I was with someone and he had children. I have children, and at first, he's like, "Oh yeah, I want to do this, raise my kids the same way you doing with yours, or the same type of disciplinary action." But then once we got together, it was like, "Well, no, I let them stay up all night. Well, my daughter got to go to bed, and they should be going to bed too, But then it's like, bringing that together is hard, because then it becomes like animosity with the kids and things like that you don't want. So that is a good point. You do have to be on the same page, because that could ruin a lot. And it's funny that you mentioned communication, because last week when we asked the question, that was one of the first things that one of the young ladies said was communication. Fatty, what's your take?
My take
on a healthy relationship.
Well, people gotta learn how to shut the fuck up.
Okay, that's right. Out the gate with it.
It could be female or the male. Learn how to shut the fuck up sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes what's bothering you, or maybe what's on your mind, or what's troubling you, ain't troubling me.
So does that fall into communicate, if they have something going on? So are you not a good listener as far as lending that ear?
I just don't want to hear this shit. I'm a real good listener. I just don't want to be hearing this shit all the time. I got too much other shit I'm thinking about.
So that's almost so is that where, okay, that's interesting, because now, is that where when guys say she always nagging, or she always,
Ain't about
so
nag.
is that like a nag
say what's
thing?
on your mind. Say what's on your mind, but don't say what's on my mind.
Okay,
Let
I
me
get
say
it.
what's on my motherfucking mind. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I understand.
Don't tell me what's on my mind.
Okay.
And I don't process the same as you may process. So you may want to, you may got your points figured out and how you want to talk to me, and I might not want to hear that shit right now. I've been dealing with too much today. I'm come home. What do you come home for? For peace, right? That's supposed to be your peace.
Right.
So if you ain't being peaceful, you ain't being a motherfucker I can talk to, kick with. Some people say pillow talk. I ain't pillow talk because I ain't sharing nobody else. I'm sharing my own business. So if I can't share with you and kick, that don't work, So there's communication to a point, but sometimes communication gotta shut the fuck up.
And just be quiet and let the moment be.
Man, let the moment settle sometimes.
hey, that Jill Scott stuff. Sometimes you just gotta shut up and just be.
Okay. Well, that's definitely a different perspective than what I was expecting to hear.
What was you expecting to hear?
I mean, I guess, shut the fuck up. was just kind of
I
like,
shut
damn,
the
just
fuck
that
up too,
realization.
shit.
Right.
But
no, I'm
and tell my
saying-
husband, hey, shut the fuck up.
But I like just that, like, don't tell me what's on my mind, because sometimes we as women will come in and just
I have it all mapped out for a motherfucker.
Oh, when he get here, I'm gonna talk about this,
This,
and this. But I haven't thought about when he
but
gets
when a
here, his
motherfucker throw a monkey
mindset.
wrench in it and get to ask you some shit, you know what I'm saying? Get the question, how could you even feel like this? Then you lose sight from, wherever you was even talking about.
And it go off in a whole nother direction.
Right.
So you don't like that text when they, hey, I need to talk to you.
No, you don't need to talk to me about shit.
I said what I was gonna say. And that's that.
Yeah, what you need to talk to me, just talk to me.
Okay.
What you think?
Nah,
We gonna talk.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you in the kitchen.
That's fair.
And y'all had a disagreement, like maybe early in the morning.
And then she go on Facebook, I'm mad at the motherfucker.
Oh no, see, I don't listen to that. You don't put your business on Facebook.
How her day going, knowing that she talking about here. Don't talk about here. Not to all these strange folks, unless you want me bringing up, today I didn't get my dick sucked.
That's true.
By you.
It's just a thought. I'm not saying, but it didn't happen. And
By you.
And somebody else hear it
By you.
out there in that
I mean,
area, and I know you're not getting your dick sucked. Then you got that whole conversation, thoughts and waywards, and then is your relationship strong enough to go through that?
All right.
Or, and this is another thing, because I believe the way that white people that set up how marriage is supposed to be is not how it's supposed to be.
In what form, as far as just holy matrimony, the whole union with the paper signage
Supposed
and
to be
having
more of a
that
business
commitment?
than
Or,
It's a business.
Okay.
They done made it a business.
Yes.
And it's no longer love into it. If I love you, it ain't gonna make a difference. I put a big ass rock on your hand or a goddamn aluminum foil piece. You saying, I am choosing to be with this motherfucker over all others. Okay, then stand by your word. But now in this world where we keep trying to live like these motherfuckers and we keep seeing that it's not working right.
Well, hasn't marriage always been a business? Like back in the day, it was, the man was searching for the girl with the dowry, the father that was
And
gonna
the
give
dowry,
the most money.
y'all was supposed to pay us.
You know what it is?
That's
Y'all was
true.
supposed to, your daddy.
Oh, I don't want my
Was
husband to hear that
supposed
part.
to
Can we
pay-
edit that part out?
Right. And that's the past. But I'm going to tell you how shit is now. How I see
Do
it.
tell.
It's
This
their
ain't this.
podcast.
I'm not taking away from y'all. Huh?
No, it's
Oh,
okay.
no, you good.
Right.
We want to hear this.
Women
is
here just
guy
different.
talk.
Uh-huh.
You mean in Detroit?
Women, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a demographic thing. Women here are different. You go down south. I ain't
Where's
saying
the
I ain't talking
garçon?
about looks, and I'm just saying they just got a more wholesome type of way of being. Detroit women and Michigan women act like niggas. Act
I've
like
heard
men,
that
You know what I
before.
mean? They mentality, they think because they batter and bruise too. They ducking shots too. They can kill too.
They'll
You
fuck
know what
up
I mean?
a demographic.
They bruise
of
too. You know.
A Detroit
So-
woman will fuck up a demographic of heifers.
Y'all
If
hear that,
she go
ladies?
to Atlanta was you could buy a heifer a pair of pumpkin seeds, gym shoes, and she would have took care of you for. This guy loved me. He bought me some shoes. Detroit girls went down there and you can get like $500 a pump off these niggas. Don't be just taking those. It's don't sell your booty for just this. And it's always been that kind of thought here. I don't know why.
That you have to get paid for sex or
Love.
for love.
If you in a relationship,
Oh, you tricky.
if we doing anything else, you tricking. When you come to me tricking, understand that this is a money transfer, and this is what it is. So don't be trying to hog up when I'm talking to somebody else about something that may be serious.
That's true.
And that's where these bras be going wrong at them.
They want it both ways, and you can't have it both ways.
And that's what it is. You can't be the boss in that. You know, you want everything. You want to be very, very slightly submissive.
Well, nowadays they make it seem like submission from a woman to a man is wrong, in a sense.
That's these white people.
It depends on what nigga you giving it to.
White people shit.
You know?
What kind of guy should you give it
White
to?
people.
Your submission to?
Yeah, I
That's-
believe you should give it to a strong man,
A strong,
a leader.
Any
someone that's giving you the same submission in the same token. He giving you submission too.
being over, managing. We got it fucked up where we thinking that the worker, which you are a assistant, and sometimes you got the better idea and I should listen to you. And sometimes I just have to overrule and make the mother. You know, when somebody is downstairs and you hear that noise downstairs, you like, hey, you.
Get up. Go
Get
see
up
what's
and
going
go
on.
downstairs and check to see what the fuck is going on.
That's what you expect a man to do.
This
Nah,
is
not in my house. If I hear something, my husband, he going, but I'm right behind him because I'm gonna have his back. I'm not gonna let nothing happen to him.
Then you gotta shut the fuck up.
what the fuck are
I'm
you
just
behind
saying.
his back for?
No, my whole
because
thing-
now they got both of y'all.
No, my whole thing is this. My whole thing is, if you want me to be a man, no, I'm just saying, if it's a criminal in our house, yes, you don't even have to come out here. I got this. But then, when we having a conversation and you think you want to, you know, then you want to talk to me down like I ain't the one who's finna step in front of the gun. Feel me?
I see what you're saying.
I'm about to step in front of the gun. You ain't. I'm gonna step in front of the gun. So we get to a conversation point where I feel like, you know, you testing my manhood. You might be right there. I might just be like, well, just stop talking. No, hold on. You know, you talking like you finna, you know, grab the gun. You know, I don't know
when to
that's gonna
pipe
grab the
down.
gun.
Yeah.
I don't know when it's gonna be like, hold on, don't shoot him. I don't know. No.
So it's triggers. You know what I'm saying? You have to know each other's triggers. You have to know when your partner has been pushed to the limit, or when you, because sometimes, like I know myself, may have been in an argument and it basically, yeah,
Man,
it
extra.
kept going. You know what I'm saying? When I should have
going.
stopped. When I should have stopped. You know what I'm saying? Then knowing I should have stopped, but I'm about to keep on. You know what I'm saying? At one time, I'm gonna tell a story when I was a teenager, and I was with somebody, and I smacked him, and it felt good. And so I smacked him again, and he told me to stop.
So how you think?
But
it
I
feel
felt
to
like
us?
he wasn't gonna do nothing.
How
So
did
I
you think it feel to
kept
us?
smacking him, but then he took my head and rammed it through one of them squares in my
How you
front
think
door
that
at my
feel
mama
good? How you
house.
think that feel good to him? Good.
Right, it didn't.
It probably
but
did,
at that,
though.
I was
At
in
that
this
time,
zone of this
You was
moment
smacking
where
him
I
and
could
it feel
do
good. Why
it
you
felt
feel
good to smack him, and I felt like I could do this. And I smacked him a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let me smack him. He ain't gonna do nothing. And then he got fed up. But I should have stopped. You know what I'm saying? But
Recognize.
and then I got a little scar. You know what I'm saying? He ran my head through the glass, and then
Souvenir there.
but then he was the bad guy though.
I mean,
After
he's
that,
gonna be
you
the
know what
bad
I'm
guy
saying?
because they gonna perceive it as you. He should have been able to get over that provoking, not counting how many times you poked him.
Exactly, and I realized that in that moment. So I learned at a young age, like, you know, when you trigger somebody, you can't get mad at their response. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we
you
just all,
cause that.
I mean, we all have to evolve. Like, men and women have to evolve. Back in the day, you used to be able to, I ain't saying it was right, but you used to be able to choke a motherfucker, smack a motherfucker, you know?
Yeah.
Then they said you couldn't
Keep them
do.
in line.
I'm just saying, not even
can
that.
keep your
Just
wife
keep a
in
motherfucker
line.
from keeping you out of line, you know? You used to be able to do that. Then they said you can't do that. You know, domestic violence. You know, you know.
You can't do
So,
nothing
nah,
about
so
it.
you know they started doing. No, you know,
When
no,
they-
I
you
haven't
can't
finished.
do
You know what they
nothing
started
nowadays.
doing after that, right?
Uh-huh.
Hold on. You know what they started doing after that, right?
What?
Killing them. It's easier to be. It's easier to be the murder than it is domestic violence.
Never thought about that.
I mean, I don't think that. You know, I'm not touching you. You know,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna give you satisfaction kissing your ass. You know, I ain't gonna touch you. I may verbally abuse you and shut the fuck up, please.
I've never did any hitting, but I've tore some stuff up. But
Man, y'all do all types of abuses. Y'all, you don't have to be physical. Y'all do something.
I apologize for tearing y'all stuff up. That was the old Crystal.
And this is what nobody. Everybody think they supposed to be able to do what they want to do in a relationship, which you are supposed to be able to be free enough to do whatever you want to do with, and the other one understands what is going on, however it is. If it's abusive, verbally, if it's you can mind fuck a motherfucker worse than you can beat their ass anytime.
Mm-hmm.
So sitting up and you not recognizing points that you done touched is a reflection on your relationship. Obviously, your relationship is not as tight as you think it is because you not recognizing, whoa, I done ran over this nigga line and I know it is about to pop off. But then you want to holler and scream the victim because of this Me Too shit. Stuff, acting like I'm a victim. He know he wasn't supposed. This is why them Karens be raising up on motherfuckers and thinking they can say shit to any fucking body because they like, you a man. You are naturally not supposed to respond. You could talk your way into an ass whooping. And once you cast a spell out in the air, it's out there.
Yeah.
So you expect what coming back forward.
So that was a lesson I learned from my mama. You can talk yourself into an ass whooping. Shout out to Carol Couch.
Mama Sandy. No. Man.
Okay, now let me ask y'all this. Is it true what they say that a man know within the first 6 months if he want to marry you or not? It doesn't take 4 years?
6 months.
Yeah.
Okay, this is funny from both.
Y'all some bullshit. That's bullshit.
I don't know about no timetable.
It ain't no such
I
thing.
think it's bullshit too
Love
because
ain't got no timetable. It's just like when you decide you want to fuck that nigga when you see him within the first 3 minutes. This motherfucker is gonna get this pussy. Y'all know how y'all feel.
Facts though.
So sitting up acting like it's some goddamn line that you got to cross in time limit or it's gonna expire. Now he can talk his way out of getting the pussy if he don't. But that's up to him and how strong the attraction is. But sitting up there acting like it's some, oh no, nigga, you ain't married me and no, you ain't cooked for me neither in these so and so many goddamn fucking days. I don't know how you cook. I just know how we fuck. We living off of fucking. When you living off of fucking, ain't no other thing but a fuck relationship.
A lot of people do that. Go out to eat, go home and have sex, and that's it. That's all they doing. Then when real life hits, they can't handle it.
I'm glad you said that because women need to understand if you're a fuck, you're a fuck. Okay? Don't be trying to become marriage material. And don't be trying to cook, trying to win a man over when you're just a fuck.
You know what it is.
I realize that women are even more out cold and sneaky than men. And I'm gonna tell you why I say this.
Come on. About to have me take a collection in here like it's church.
Church, come on now.
So
Preach
I'm in
on
college,
that broom.
right? I'm a freshman in college. Central State. I was going to Central State at the time.
Okay.
So this girl named Keisha Keisha from Easton. She was a sophomore. She was a junior. Damn, Keisha, why y'all like me? She said, well, I can't, I've been trying to get on you, damn, what's up with me? She's like, Fatty, you cool. They call me OJ. She's like, OJ, you cool. You know what I'm saying? She's like, would you ever do it to such and such? She named the girl. I'm like, such and such. I'm like, you talking about somebody the whole football team hit? Like, hell no, I'll never do it to her. She was was like, why would I do it to you? I'm like, damn. Why'd you do it to me? What you mean? I fucked the whole football team? Like, nah, you fucking a whole lot of girls. Like, damn. It fucked me up. So she basically calling me a hoe.
Mm-hmm. Like, what's the difference
you know,
in
man,
her
I'm like,
fucking the whole
sheesh,
football
you know,
team and you
Right, hold on,
doing it to everybody?
hold on, bro. I'm like, shit, I gotta be more low key. Nah. No, I'm
know
like, damn. So she was like, if you do it to a whole bunch of girls, your friends and them be like saying, you the man, right? I'm like, yeah, that's what they'll say, you know, you got a bunch of girls, you the man, you know? Like, if I do it to a whole bunch of guys, what am I? I'm like, shit, a slut? It's like, then what are you? I'm like, damn, I'm a slut. I'm a hoe, I'm a slut. This fucking me up. I never thought about that. You don't never thought about how women looked at me. I just always thought of how I looked at a woman. Which gave me this analogy. It's like women are cats and men are dogs. Cats is what I think it's way more cats than dogs. And you always see a dog pissing, shitting, even fucking. You got pork water on, they be stuck together outside. Sometimes you be even hearing them. I ain't never seen a cat piss, shit, or fuck. There's more cats than dogs.
Because cats are sneakier.
Just like women. You know?
But that's
Dogs, you gonna see you, man, you gonna see us. You gonna know what the fuck we doing. Yeah, yep, you do know, yep. But don't think I don't know because you a cat. Don't think I don't know how cats move because you a cat. Or you don't see me. No, I see you, bitch. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just have to be so much under, you know, so much low keyer because if word get out that you fucking like I'm fucking, then you a slut. Mm-hmm. No. And but in reality, we all sluts if we mess around and fucking like that, you know.
But if that's your nature, it don't make you different than what you are. If somebody come to you knowing that you done fuck and you like fucking, it's just like a chick when you look in her drawer and she got multiple size dildos and toys and shit in there. It's because she like different size shit at different times. Your shit is gonna be the same size most of the time unless medically enhanced. Every time. Which is, then she should have, and this is where communication comes into the fact. You know what? I'm a freak. I'm gonna tell you I'm a freak. You know I'm a freak. There is no need to have this discussion. We will, if we are going to be sympathetic in this relationship, we are understanding that I may have a threesome every now and then, or every other day, however it pop off. But you are already in knowing of this. Okay. I don't like threesomes. But you know this is what
I
this
like
person does. But you and it's just not gonna be, and I'm gonna force it into not being. Therefore making this guy conform into, and that's Detroit women again, wanting all y'all feminists wanting to control a narrative and a situation, which is ain't never been the femininity of y'all. That is not what y'all were meant to be. In the astral plane of existence, you being strong and being independent never was the intent. And when you buck nature, you are going to have fuck-ups.
On that
Keep
note,
dealing.
Hey, man, I like that.
we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.
And we're back. So one of our studio audience members wanted to say something, so we invited her on. Tiffany,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good.
That's good. So we were going to take it back to the institution of marriage. Mojo was talking about it, and you had something you want to say?
It wasn't necessarily marriage. He actually mentioned something about well, he was talking about marriage, and he was talking about how, white people, came up with like this business contract, basically made it a business contract, and he started talking about submission. And the only thing that I disagree with is that, well, one, black women are submissive. They are not submissive. Let me say that. That's our main issue. That black women are not submissive. We are not submissive. However, growing up, I learned that white women were the submissive and docile ones. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like they were the ones to be submissive. Kinda. They were the ones to be docile, and we were taught to be strong. We were taught to be independent. We were taught to, be self-sufficient. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but when it comes to you wanting a man, and when it comes to you wanting a leader or a husband, we have to learn how to pull back, and we do have to learn how to be submissive. That is one thing that black women, I can agree to say, is that when it comes to submission, we do not have that. We don't offer that.
You're right.
Mojo?
Just for further transparency, the reason that they were and thought like that is because it was indoctrinated into them during the 1970s, when they told you if you receive assistance from the government, a man cannot, over 18, cannot be in your presence. If we find a toothbrush, if we find a sock, if we find drawers in this house, you will be kicked off of this your ride. And as a result of y'all getting caught up in a movement that really never included you, because they be talking about that white lady that sat up there and made the little Susan B. Anthony. Yeah. She used to talk to Frederick Douglass. They used to have a line of communication until she found out that they were going to make niggas was going to be able to vote before women. Then she cut the whole thing off. And then she went into a eugenic, let's destroy these niggas by saying we helping y'all, you don't want to have a baby.
Plan B.
We'll, when you were becoming the more, which you already were, because we were already here. Indians and all the Mexicans and all them, they are derivatives of us. And it has always been. But they done taught us to hate us so much to think that we can't live without them. And we too scared to even attempt to try to live without them, because we keep soaking up everything. Bentley ain't never, you didn't know what a Bentley was until like dope days, when a nigga was able to buy a Bentley. You didn't know what a Lamborghini, you didn't know what a Lamborghini was,
Commercial.
because it wasn't even, they wasn't even applying to us. They wasn't thinking about us. They was thinking about rich people who could afford this, and then we got rich. No matter what we was doing to be rich. Then the ones that was working and got a little bit of money, I can't live where I'm with mine. I gotta go out and live where they don't even want you. Southfield didn't even want us past 10 Mile. They mayor actually ran on the campaign. Ain't no niggas coming past 10 Mile after they built the wall along 8 Mile.
Facts.
Y'all are not paying attention to, they keep playing us with, we gonna give you this, we gonna give you that.
We take it.
And we
Dangling
we
that
give
carrot.
it to niggas that don't think like us. They never have thought like you, because they've been told they not you, which is why they hanging with them. We get lost, and but it got to be right, because the Bible tells me so. That's bullshit. Most of us have never had an epiphany with God where he done came and talked to you and said, this is the way you fucking supposed to be walking. Most of us get it because my mama did it. My mama's mama
It's hereditary.
did it. And my mama did it.
It's hereditary.
And they done always told me, this is the way it has to be. That book done been altered. It done been altered so many motherfucking times. Now we done gave it up to our phones. Where the phone is telling you what the book is fucking saying.
Wonder.
Ain't no anything that's
Documented.
that shit is evil. We got our kids. Once upon a time, you wasn't supposed to talk to strangers. Now we buy these bitches and they can talk to 1 billion motherfuckers and get
Online.
their thoughts
Yeah.
up
Talk
to
strangers
something that
all
you
day.
was supposed to been teaching this motherfucker and instilling into this motherfucker
Damn.
what it is. We took away the oratory and went to the goddamn digital.
Right.
And we done lost it. And they keep telling us in these movies over and over again, this is the shit that y'all motherfuckers are playing into. And we know it. Because African, Kemet, Serengeti, all y'all woke motherfuckers keep acting like I know what's going on and not really understanding what's going on. We did that shit. The Sahara Desert wasn't the Sahara Desert. Once upon a time, it was green. But we, thinking we are gods and not like God. See, there's a total distinction.
We're gonna have to come back to that, Mojo. On the other day,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going down. That is
We're
very
going to have to come and be a guest on your show,
Kicking
Mojo.
that knowledge with Mojo,
Oh,
we
yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
gonna have to come.
The Mojo Corner.
Exactly.
Give me a segment. I'm telling
Definitely.
you.
Mojo Corner.
Yeah,
Wow,
like
listen.
Mojo Corner, yep. If you want that segment, it's $35.
Right.
I kick it for
Yeah,
free. I love y'all.
Just want to, circle it back to the relationships, but I really appreciate the knowledge that you just put out there and everything that you just said, because that's something that I definitely want to come back to and put back out here for everybody. So that's another conversation to have. So we're going to go back to this conversation with Mojo. We're going to try and get back to a little bit of the relationship aspect of
I'm sorry we got lost.
oh no,
I
that's
got
good.
lost.
No, but it was
me.
beautiful. Like I love that. I loved getting lost in that moment. Like that was perfect. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
So back to when we were talking about healthy relationships and communication, and we were saying that the ladies actually said that communication was something that they thought was a big thing. So that's something that male and female out the gate agreed upon, is that that's something we need to work on. Being able to listen to each other and actually hear the words. Some people get stuck on one thing when somebody says something, and the whole conversation they're just waiting to rebuttal that one thing and never hearing anything else.
But another
So you
thing,
have to
can't
learn
force-
to
you
listen.
can't- And you can't force a conversation on
No,
somebody.
and not forcing a conversation, but just, you know what I'm saying?
Just, I ain't no just, no, I just want to say, no, I don't just want to say nothing. Just don't say nothing.
Okay.
No,
And
I'm
if
just
you
saying,
feel
no.
like that in that moment, I have to respect that. Like, even though I'm ready to go, like,
No, I
if
don't
you
even
say
wanna
no,
hear
I
it.
don't want to talk, I can't force you to talk, and I shouldn't. But sometimes we as women be like, you don't want to talk. What's wrong with you? Oh, that bitch got you acting like that. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be something you just came home,
this
you
bitch
tired.
got me acting like that.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Then you find out you the bitch.
Not that bitch,
You know what
this
I'm saying?
bitch,
Because
yeah.
you doing this and you not respecting your man in a sense. You know what I'm
In a
saying?
sense, man.
Just because you want to go there right now
Men
doesn't
love
mean
peace.
he has to go there right
Men
now.
love peace.
Exactly, they do. And like you said, circling back
Men
to
love
coming home
peace.
is supposed to be your peace. So when a man comes home and you out the gate, this, that, and other, he say, hold on, chill.
chill.
I need another
Don't
home.
force it.
I mean,
Don't give it. And then when he say, okay, now we can kick it. What is it you wanted to talk about? Then let it be that. But don't be like, oh, you don't want to talk to me right now? Oh, we can't talk. You know what I'm saying? Just chill out. Give that equal
you gotta think about
spacing.
this. It's very unusual if one of your girlfriends call you like, man, I'm going through shit, man. Let's go handle this. No, I ain't calling y'all to go handle nothing. You know what I mean? Soon as something gotta be handled, they calling a man.
Mm-hmm.
Your kids, your man, your friend, good friends, your cousin, man, everybody calling you. So you know you go to work and you gotta be lesser than what you are at work. You work for a white man, you know you working for somebody else. You're an entrepreneur, you working for somebody else. You gotta be less than what you is at work. You not come home, I'm getting dragged, towed up in all different directions. And then for you to try to force a conversation on me about some shit I don't even agree with what you're saying.
Right.
You know? And be security.
Right.
And be Superman lover. You know what I mean? That's a hard job.
It's a hard job being a brother.
The door.
That balance that nobody can really achieve, but if y'all love each other and y'all really for each other, it ain't always gonna be at some point and some thought somebody's gonna be lacking, but that's why I'm here, and that's why she here.
Everybody boss here, everybody be like, well, I'm straight. That's everybody's favorite word. Well, I'm straight. Shit, I'm straight.
When you ain't straight, we finding out now that mental health, because of people putting up a front, it's costing us.
It is.
It's costing us, and when it's costing us and we seeing what it is, but not reacting to how to take care of it, you're going to be listening to white people tell you how to fix it in a book when you had a chance to fix it before it got broke.
And it's costing mentally, spiritually, emotionally,
Oh, it's
physically.
soaking your energy that's you. And that's really how this shit is going right now. It is like they are the Matrix wasn't no joke. They was telling you what these motherfuckers was trying to do to you. But we keep on thinking in Christian beliefs, and we lose submissive, a dominant. A submissive, a dominant. It keeps it in tune and keeps the wobble right. That was why I went off into that other spiritual shit, but that's...
We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, because you passionate about it. And it's when you see what's happening now versus, you know how it got there. Like, it's...
You saw it coming. It's like a motherfucker running up to you and hit you in the mouth. You looked at him run at you and be like, oh, this motherfucker ain't gonna hit me in the mouth. This motherfucker ain't gonna hit me in the mouth. Till you bust it in the mouth, then you got to react. We got to be more fluid with this shit. And we not doing it. And that's what our color... That's why the motherfuckers be sitting out in the sun and sitting under goddamn radiation shit trying to get to. It's us. That's why they hate us so much. But we keep on killing ourselves, not wanting to fuck with each other. Not, I'd rather lick a pussy or suck a dick than motherfucking be with who the fuck I'm supposed to fucking be with. Because these motherfuckers said it's how you supposed to be. They ain't telling you, and I'm not saying this is for real, so don't cancel us. Billy Clinton may be a pedophile along with Donald Trump, and all them, but they took pictures with a pedophile. And if you think I'm lying, you can look it up. I'm not saying that they were or weren't, but I'm saying they was. If you hang, I don't normally hang with pedophiles, so I know I'm not a pedophile.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
So
That type of.
when shit is popping off on an island by ourselves, I don't want to be caught up in this.
Right.
And don't you take no picture with me and with y'all if you done got me to your island and I can't get off. Because I'm not trying to be here. White people shit. And we're not paying attention to the white people shit mixing with the black people shit. Or the Oriental people shit. Mexican people shit. Indian people shit.
Really, all other races stated themselves. We the ones that's supporting them.
No, the fuck they don't. They fucking too. They want us like a motherfucker. They just sneaking.
They over in
They
Africa
spend their
now
money with
tearing up
themselves.
shit.
Spend their money with themselves.
Building roads when they already had roads. But I'd rather not have you build me a road when I could have built it myself. And especially since I'm building it myself, you just overseeing what the fuck I did. And you taking my shit to go do what you want to do? That's white man shit. They done always, since they brought smallpox to motherfuckers, they have never motherfucker been, I'm considering your best interest. It's always their best interest. Get out, you don't want them fucking? Get they women mad at them. Hate them. Rather not. But back to you.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
We did go down that rabbit hole. So we're gonna talk about that again, though. Unfortunately, this titillating conversation has to end. Let me give a shout out to Vano's Boutique. I told him I would show y'all my dress.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, a little something he had hanging on the rack.
Go
You
buy
know what I'm
Vano's.
saying? Go buy Vano's.
A
Check
lovely
them out.
sweater dress.
We got
Sweater
suits.
dress
In
He
black.
had-
Do we have men?
He can order you a
Attire.
suit. He can order you a suit.
No, okay.
Okay. Let me do the
Vano,
whole-
baby.
Spin around. The world,
No. I look like my mama.
the whole, yeah, that's another special, but that's another.
So,
I
on that
digress.
note, shout out to Vano's Boutique, 3246 West Davison, Ace of Spades Gentleman's Bar on, I don't know the address, but it's on 8 Mile. And Atlas Market on Davison and Linwood. We want to thank Fatty, Tiffany, Mojo for coming on the show today. This was a great conversation. Can't wait to do the guys and girls table talk together. This is going to
Stay
be
tuned
very
for that.
interesting. So stay tuned for that.
Yes.
And
We're
if
not.
you,
Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry, I'm not trying to cut you off, but if you
Cut
would like
me
to
off.
join us for Guys and Girls, feel free to email us. Our email will pop up bottom of the screen here, and let us know.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate you, and
One
good
at a
night.
time.
Mwah.
Welcome to In Nigga News today. I got my boy Chuck over to the left. Y'all talk to him in a little bit. And I got my cuz here, you know, he do his thing. And of course, we got Steve in the house.
What up, though?
You know,
You gotta do it again. You gotta say Mac Murdock.
Mac Murdock.
Yeah.
See, this the thing about our show. We don't do shit over this shit
Yeah.
unscripted, everything.
Yeah.
You know, so I gotta say my cousin first.
Yeah, you ain't introduced
but
me.
we got Mac Murdock in this bitch. You know what I'm
cousin,
saying?
like, who is his cousin?
He been putting in his footwork. So I said, let me bring my cousin on the show and let him talk about his music. What you been up to, man?
Shit, man. Making music, same shit, you know. Making music, that's all for the most part. Got a little gang with me, they call it LOE. Got like a little artist off the chain type solo type shit going on, you know, like all these niggas solo. None of these niggas really, it's not really no group niggas. I just took a couple niggas, put them together, you know what I'm saying? We making some real good shit. The DJs know us, you know what I'm saying?
I've been seeing your videos.
LOE stand for loyalty over everything.
Loyalty over everything? What you got? You got a clothing line you working on?
Hell yeah. All hustle, no sleep.
All hustle, no sleep. That's how we get down in the
Right
deep.
now, we got the hoodies, we got the hats. About to get some bombers, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, my little research shit, I'm still, you know, smoking the chronic, same shit, wake and bake.
What's your favorite strand right now?
Shit.
You know me, I'm still on Sunshine.
I was gonna say
Flow.
Sunshine.
I like white runts.
I like
the
that lemon
white
cherry.
runts.
I like that lemon cherry
The
gelato.
lemon cherry gelato.
Hell yeah.
Lemonade joint.
Hell
Strawberry
yeah.
lemonade. Yeah.
That's a good one.
I got some good diamond wax. Take this shit out. You know what I'm saying? I call this that rapper wax. You know what I'm saying?
What the
That
fuck,
rapper wax.
gang?
Look at that shit.
Goddamn.
You like that? What's your new video? I seen the video you had online.
Oh yeah, we went to LA and did that. Met a little Asian out there, cuz it was funny as hell. You know, they all on deck soon as you get over there. All the little models, they ready out there. LA like it's set up like that. I got there and just met them, but the shit called Unexplainable.
Unexplainable.
Yup.
Yeah.
We had fun with
You
that
still
shit.
fucking with G? You still get
Hell.
some beats out there? Man, we got another cousin. He's so sweet with beats. Like he used to wear 2 hearing aids. He took the motherfuckers out, and man, he hears sounds. But you know, he just as nutty as us, and we all be beefing and tripping with each other. I wish we all could just get along with the music, the nigga news.
I ain't got
You
no
know?
comment. I ain't got no comment on
You ain't
that
got no
one.
comment. No, that was a good answer. We gonna bring his ass on the show. But man, I always love you guys. You know, I always be rooting for you when you might not see me.
I appreciate it.
You know, good to see you. Love you.
It's great to have a big cuz to even
Before you leave,
have any type of platform. You feel me?
you gonna have to get on this dab. And
Ooh-wee.
thanks for coming by on Nigga
Shit,
News,
you
man.
already know what it is.
Huh?
It's Mac Murdock, Mr. Mac 23. That's on all platforms. Spotify. Title.
Hold on, we dropping wax. Oh, this wax costs too much. Drop it. Come on, hit it. Nah, hit it. You gotta hit that motherfucker before you leave, nigga.
Damn, man.
Hey, just give me the blunt.
Take the
Give me the blunt. Give me the
This
blunt.
nigga trying to kill me,
Ain't
man.
nobody trying to kill you. Hit it. You gotta do the dab. Start hitting
shit.
it. Start hitting it. Oh, you gonna get the dab in?
That shit look like as close as to crack as you could get.
It's weed, man.
Yeah,
You get a good hit?
Man, when
Hey,
you
yeah,
get
You
on
get a
fucking
good
down,
hit? Oh, shit.
shit, you heard Goody
I
Mob.
get it. Yeah, this one right here. You gotta kind of dab.
You lick up all the
You gotta know how to work this dab rig. This one little bitty finger boy be like, you know, when you be chilling at the
That
club, you
motherfucker right there.
gotta hit that motherfucker.
That's some different shit.
That diamond wax.
That's
You know,
some
we the oil
different shit.
boys. HBB, you know, homeboy Buzz. Don't forget where you used to get your meds from.
Yeah.
Used to get them from your homeboys,
Yeah,
not them
yeah.
damn Arabs at the goddamn stove. You don't even see them motherfuckers in the grocery store. I guarantee you they cut the shit pipes and they growing with the shit water. And y'all smoking that
They
shit.
selling spider mites,
Bullshit
y'all
ass
motherfuckers.
Man, what's wrong with y'all? Don't forget about us. We still on the block. You know what I'm saying? We still in the hood.
All the
Boom.
time.
And we legal now. We ain't even criminals no more.
Shit.
For real.
From a crime. I'm out here, man.
$50 a gram, man.
Well, I'm on, man. I'm on nigga news.
You on nigga news
I'm
in
on
this
nigga
bitch.
news.
We want you to hit the
don't
blunt, but we
smoke.
know you don't smoke.
I
You
don't
ain't
smoke.
never smoked.
Dog, you gotta cover how you.
My cousin got me on nigga news.
I need.
I'm on 7 Mile.
Nah.
Where we at? On 7 Mile.
We always on 7 Mile. We some
up?
7 Mile dogs, 6 Mile
I'm 7 Mile,
dogs,
Southfield.
5 Mile
It's hot.
dogs.
You know.
I call myself the middleman, you know what I'm saying? Because I
Alright.
grew up in the middle of this shit. But
I'm
today
out
at Nigga News,
What's up,
I
cuz?
always bring unique people on my platform. I'm going to bring my other cuz.
What's
you know
up,
what I'm
cuz?
saying? Boom.
Everything good?
Filmmaker, extraordinary father,
Thank you. Thank you.
extraordinary cousin,
That's what's up.
somebody I adore,
That's what's up.
Will Lewis.
Same to you. Same
You
to
know
you.
what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Shout out.
Thank you.
I'm supposed to clap over y'all over this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Boo, 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 boo.
I appreciate that. Thanks for having me on your platform. I appreciate that,
man.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you just tell these guys what you up to. The movie Bad Girls, man, it was great.
Thank
know
you,
what I'm saying?
thank you.
With some beautiful women.
That's what's up. I like to keep beautiful women around me. So
Oh, man.
we just finished filming Bad Girls 2. Actually, I'm on my way after I leave here. I'm on my way to get all the paperwork to send it to my distributor. So it should be out by February 1st, February 7th. Part 2, we took it to a whole nother level, put a couple extra dollars into it. And hopefully y'all will see it in the film. I want to say what's up to LA Love the Boss, Crystal the Dial, Carmen Michelle, and 3D Nati. Those are the 4 bad girls. For also Janicia Garcia, we had Mano from New York, the rapper Mano, come down. He had a part in the movie. We keep doing it, man.
How's the movie doing? Like,
The party's over. It wasn't a costume party anyway.
Nah, the party's just starting. Oh,
You looking for something special?
no. Yes. No.
We the bad girls. We run this shit. If he a dope dealer, then we own him.
Right. Bad girls. We just gotta hit them fast and hard. No hesitating. Somebody gonna tell us where that bag at. Everybody put your hands in the air. Don't move.
You remember about a year ago we got a call to investigate the drive-by shooting of the 4 girls? The girls driving a Bentley.
Of course. How could I forget? They were pretty.
One of the boxes got hit today.
Vinny said there should be more than cash in there. So I guess he was talking about these gold coins?
Hold on. Get my money. Find my diamonds. And then I want you to kill whoever the fuck stole them.
Hey, don't do this.
Oh my God, Kenny!
What happened? Yo, we gotta get out of Miami.
Man, we can't just go hiding like some bitches. Man, y'all talking too much.
You'll run, but you can't hide.
Not today, cockroaches! In my country, you bitches would have been legendary.
Bitch, shut up. We the bad girls. We already legendary.
Is it
It's
up
not
to your
released yet.
expectations?
Oh, it looked great. It looked great.
Oh, it
it's
has,
not even
that
released
was just
yet.
the world premiere.
Yeah,
Just
you seen at the theater. That was just the local premiere for for family and friends and people that's in the movie could come see him on the big screen.
Oh, that's what it's at.
Yeah.
So when is the release
Thank
date?
you, brother. Thank you. It was like February 1st.
February
It should be
1st.
February 1st. Between the 1st and the 7th. It should be
Where
out,
can they go to view all your movies?
Amazon Prime, Tubi TV, Google Play, YouTube TV, wherever it's streaming, just about everywhere except Netflix. It's on everything except Netflix. Yeah.
Oh, we got to do something about that Netflix. You got to tell
3D Nati in it.
Tell them niggas in nigga news. We
That's my
said they better
girl.
put
That's
some
my
real
girl.
nigga
Yeah.
shit. Y'all better put some real nigga
that's my
shit
girl.
on Netflix.
Well, it ain't good enough to be on Netflix. Netflix don't pay. It don't pay as much. I could take $50,000 to be on Netflix, or I could make $500,000 doing it my way. So what would you do?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
500 sound better than 50 any day.
Speaking
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of movies,
You
I got
know?
in the movies one time.
That's
I
what's
had
up.
my weed basement. My basement was growing in weed. You know, check it out on Cash Only. That's my boy Nick Shirelli. You know, he got nice movies too. That's my basement in Cash Only. You know what I'm saying? Check that out on Netflix.
I seen
Amazon.
that. I seen
Yeah,
that. Yeah, that
that's my
looked good.
basement,
Yeah, I
you
seen
know
that.
what
That
I'm
looked good. That looked good. That was dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. So
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
make that call, I want to be in the basement full of weed too.
Oh man, you got all access.
Okay,
You got
I'm
all
saying.
access. It's like, man.
All right, we gonna have the bad girls come rob somebody.
Oh man,
for their weed,
we
you
got
know
to
what
bring
I'm
Crystal
saying?
to Dowie. We wanted to see her in
Most
person,
definitely, most definitely.
live motion.
Most definitely, man. Crystal be shaking and moving a lot, so it's hard to lock her down. But man, I would want to say again, man, thank you for having me. Thank you for all the girls that trust me to be in my movies. Thank you for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's support. Watch my movies, and I'm out here grinding, representing the city. I'm a West Side Detroit cat, and keep grinding. That's what I do. Yeah.
Man, you my Spike Lee this life.
That's what I'm talking about, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. That's what I'm talking about. Proud of you, man. We was all young, wild kids, man.
Yeah.
Look at us now, man.
We supposed to be dead at 25.
I never knew I'd make it this long, man. So, you know.
They lied.
This
and
is
money
it.
grown trees, they lied about that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Hey, but make sure y'all check out all his movies.
Yeah.
He on dab or nothing, so I'm finna try to get the weed smokers around. We gonna get this dab
I ain't gonna
rig
smoke,
going.
man. I ain't gonna smoke, but man, y'all do y'all thing, man. Do your thing. All right, that'll work.
I think we probably got him to smoke maybe once in life when we was younger. I don't know.
Anybody that's trying
We ain't
to
never got
break
Will to
off into
smoke
what you're
D.
trying to do.
Okay.
A few words of encouragement, wisdom, and what the fuck not to do.
I tell you, it's really not too much to say not to do. Do as much as you got to do to try to get where you want to go. For as far as encouragement, I would say don't give up. I'm 50 years old. I've been doing this for 20 years or longer. I got cousins all around right now that was, rocking with me. Man, when we was doing this on a VHS camcorder.
Many moons ago.
And throwing them in a VCR player. So luckily I stuck in long enough to where the times is caught up to where it's not so many gatekeepers to keep me from putting my product out there now. But with the streaming platforms now, it's hard to tell me no. And as long as I can put my content out there, people get a chance to see whether they want to watch it or not. And not, somebody 60-year-old Jewish guy saying, you know what I'm saying? They don't understand it, so they not gonna, let it in.
Man,
it ain't like that no more.
Out the trunk of my car, man. At the car wash, they sell out right away.
They did. That's
I
what's
made
up.
you tired of it. I was like, man, I need more movies.
That's what's up.
I need more movies. It was like $7. Like, y'all want to see some girls?
Yeah, we did that. We did that. And I stuck in. So any advice I would have to say to anybody is just don't give up. No matter what nobody else thought about me or what nobody else said about me, I always thought I was dope. Because I thought I was dope, I kept going. So just keep going. Yeah, that's it.
I got it.
To go back in time.
What's up?
How did you start off?
And when? Cause I'm a wild ass cat, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we on nigga news. Because we on nigga news.
We can talk that nigga shit.
I talk a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? I never played for nobody. I only played for the team I own. So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I used to have the girls shaking them up, getting down on videotape.
How was you when
Body babes.
Yeah.
Oh man, about 25.
You had Reno Star in that motherfucker.
25, yeah. And we just always got down,
Where
man.
the fuck is Reno Star?
Yeah, Reno Star right here next to us. Yeah, Reno Star right next to us, man. I'm happy to see him. I ain't seen him in a while. Yeah,
Hey, I remember when I was working at Chrysler shit and that movie came out, everybody thought I was this motherfucker because we look alike. And they was like, you in the movie.
You should have got some
like,
play
that
off
wasn't me,
of
that
it.
was my cousin.
You should have got some play
I did.
off
I
of
fucked
it.
a lot of hoes at Chrysler. I fucked a lot of hoes at Chrysler nigga.
Should've got some play off of it.
I fucked a lot of hoes.
That's a fact. 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 So man, we got a cuz gotta get out of here, man.
Right,
So,
Chuck worked that Chrysler with me.
That's
We
what's
was
up,
fucking
man.
that Chrysler.
Hey, I'm gonna come grab this camera.
Appreciate your work, brother.
Man, you the best. Sometimes we get a little serious in nigga news. I got my nigga Chuck in the house. Me and him, we worked at Chrysler together. Oh man, many good times.
Bitches. Yeah, that shit.
And you know,
that shit
like,
didn't work out, but that's all right. We still working with it.
Well,
Shit.
you know, we both got fired from that motherfucker.
Thanks, brother.
But we don't give a fuck because we still survive in life. But I brought him on the show because he like one of those black men that you never really see or they never talk about. Like he'd go help the blight busters build a whole home. You know what I'm saying? He'd give the old senior citizen a discount on fixing her floor. He do carpentry and construction. He do everything. I'm gonna let him, you know.
Yeah,
like I know he be
ain't nothing wrong with a jack of all trades.
I done seen him on TV in the background with the light busters, guy.
John George.
Yeah. You know. And nigga news, some white people, we love them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't racist just because it's nigga news. That don't mean we were like John George. If I see him get in a fight, I'm going to jump in and help him.
Absolutely. He a dignitary. Like you said, he a dignitary. That's right, baby.
For sure.
Absolutely.
But today, you know, me and
Just
Chuck
like
be kicking
us.
it.
All day.
We, man, we be sad and scared about how the police be killing us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some of us ride around, you know, and just by our how can I say it? Our look, it intimidate.
We fit the
most
profile. Police officer told me.
You know,
you fit the
'cause
description.
usually most police officers, they used to be like the nerds in school and shit like that. So, you know, they used to get beat up on. Now they got a badge and shit. Now they be acting tough. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Right.
So me and Chuck, we be sitting back trying to be like, damn, how can we stop the police officers from killing us? And I be like, yo, we need to start being a community, like a tribe. Everybody got to act like, you know, like even though he's not this is my blood for real, but like Jay over there, he not my blood family, but he family because I know he black and he part of the black tribe.
Absolutely.
You know, whether he got money or he don't got money, even if he was rich, I know all the gold is still God's. All the money is still God's. So, boom, on that note, we like, how can we stop the police from killing us? You know? Well, we start acting like a tribe or a community. And sure, we need Marty Ayers again. We need vigilantes again. Like, when one of them kill one of us, you know, it's like an implied statement. Some shit gonna go down like, y'all know the black community is gonna kill that police officer from killing that black guy, you know, and it might get even more heinous, you know, like, you know, shoot, the police officer whole family wind up dead. So it sent a message to stop killing us blacks. And you know, even if the guy get caught that do it, when he go to jail, we so much a tribe, we so much love each other as brothers and sisters that we flood that man in jail money till he be treated like a king, take care of his family, send him all to college with the money we done sent him from just being a vigilante. Because the only way we gonna stop these police from beating us up and fucking us up, like, you know, and I take this shit to the heart because, shit, I had a police officer hit me in the head with a shotgun. I tried to sue, but his wife was a judge. But we still knocked on the door like, you know, boom, don't fuck with this little boy no more, you know? And that's how you gotta fight force. And they killing us, so it should be implied like, man, that's a tribe you fucking with. Somebody out that tribe gonna wiggle out and take care of their business. And that's just how I feel. How y'all feel about that shit? You know?
Yeah, that's real. You got the right to feel that way.
You know?
Yeah, cause
y'all think we need a Martier or some shit like that?
You know, well, whatever big.
What you think we need?
We
Like
gotta
what,
lay
police
low because
reform?
we ain't really united like we should. So
No,
you know,
they
it's hard for, it's know what I'm saying, hard to be a known one. You know, you could be like low about that shit.
Yeah, they
And
beating up the
handling
old
and
men
being
and robbing them now.
representation. Yep.
It's supposed
for
to be
protecting,
you know,
the community and wherever color you within the community. Could be black because you around us. You know what I'm saying. You need protection, and
Mhm.
they with them, and they feel like, and then there's the ones that mostly grew up and got picked on. Cause I know some of them. You know what I'm saying. They don't fuck with me, and I don't fuck with them, but we cool like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like family. If I know a police officer or some shit like that, I know that. You know what I'm saying. But I don't fuck with them like that. But
I got police officer friends. They come by and
they the
smoke
ones
and chill.
Yep.
But it's not all of them. You
Yeah,
know,
but I
and
know how
Detroit
they are.
police has always been pretty good.
That's
You
what
know,
they have.
I was gonna say,
but it's just the outskirts,
Detroit
the
police
suburbs
is the
and
best
stuff.
police
You
in
know,
the world. You know what I'm saying?
we-
So
we-
I can't
but
say
they-
nothing about Detroit police.
They had their bad
in my
apples though.
era.
They had
You
their
know
bad
what I'm saying?
apples, and
But
since
when
they,
you cross 8 Mile,
but see they didn't
you got
change.
a problem.
They changed
You
that rule.
out of Detroit, then you got a real problem with the man.
Well,
You know
well, I
what
had
I'm
my
saying?
problems when I was a
ain't never
child.
been scared of
I
Detroit
fit the
police.
description.
But
They
you don't
used
really
to fuck
give a
with me a
fuck.
lot.
Like he'll be good. He be like, "Fuck them." I be like, "Man, we gonna get. They gonna pull us out." He be like, "Man, your shit straight." And I be like, "They still gonna pull us out."
Yeah.
But
they'll let
they
you
still got
go.
their bad apples
Yeah, but
because they
they'll let
changed
you
that
go.
law where there used to be a police officer had to stay in his community that he worked in. Now they don't have to stay in it. So we got, you know, white guys that really don't like black guys. You know what I'm saying?
you ain't on
And they
no
riding around. If you look in them cars, it be two white guys most of the time. You
They
like,
be on you.
When
If
you
you ain't
look,
on no bullshit in the city, if you ain't got no
It's-
gun or no dope in the car, you ain't just
Yeah.
blowing the blunt. It's just an obvious
But-
reason for them to say, get the fuck out the car.
But just the
In
visual.
Detroit always
Detroit,
been cool.
You be straight if you ain't on no dumb shit.
Right.
Well, we get the whole
Right,
visual
but-
though.
Well, not
But
always.
they got their bad apples.
Yeah, not, you know, they got the,
If
yeah,
everybody's accountable for what they do,
yeah,
then they'll do things different.
yeah. I'd have been dragged
You
all
know-
around by
On top of
Detroit
that, I
police.
think mine is, and
I'm
Right,
just saying,
but
like,
you still defend them.
I rather defend them
But-
because I'd rather deal with them than to deal with the other shit.
But
You
but
see what I'm
as
saying?
grown men
I
now,
deal
as
with my
as
own
grown
people. You know
as
what
grown
I'm saying?
as grown
I want
men
to
now.
go where my people going.
As grown-
I don't want to go nowhere else. You know what I'm saying?
As grown men though, I don't
that's
want no
how
other
we
grown
do.
man to just pull me out of my car now. You know what I'm saying?
It
I'm
ain't
not no little kid, and I don't even want to see you pull no 17, 18-year-old out the car because I know the system now. I know it's like they got 80% of us locked up
It's fucked
because
up.
they setting up the laws
Yeah.
to keep trapping us.
Yeah.
They already to set up where they got enough poverty amongst us, enough decay.
It's gonna get
where
worse.
Look, you walk outside, the buildings in decay.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I
They
love
bad 'em
KC, because I know he took a building and he fixed it up and he did it
That's
nice.
Right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He took away some decay because they
right.
got us living in a decaying ass environment. It's like a
And
third
they
world
treating
country.
us like shit, really.
And I really don't want to be pulled out the car with you having the vice over me where if I want to shoot this guy, because I can have my gun legit. But now he can say, well, Mr. Johnson was, you know, he smelled like a little weed and went for his gun.
Yeah.
And I could be the nicest guy, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Everybody
right. I was
know
getting some meat at the
weed
grill
don't
right
make
there on
you
6
evil,
Mile.
you
And
know?
a cop came in. They was coming from that detention center. I was getting something to eat, and he got to talking to another customer. And he's like, I had shot 2 guys this week. You know what I'm saying? Young guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He like, I ain't know that shit was gonna pop off like that, but you know, motherfuckers be jipping and jumping and shit and grabbing and shit, and niggas be having heaters and shit. So
And
it
you
be a
don't
lot
hear
of shit
about
be
that
going
shit on
on.
the news.
But yep, you
You
don't
don't
even
hear
hear
about
about
that
that
shit on
shit.
the
That shit be
They're not gonna
happening
talk
all
about
day.
that.
Right around.
But-
I'm coming up here, 7 Mile and Rutherford, little shit. You know what I'm saying? But they could have took me to jail plenty of times, and I could have been doing plenty of time right now for the
Right.
shit I done did. You know, but they do fuck with you off of visual. They look,
Right.
But it's have
And
gotten
that's
better.
bad.
Yeah, it's fucked up, but it have gotten better in the city. But on the outskirts, we still get the real hard visual. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
We don't
yeah.
fuck with you.
They got that
You know
9
what I'm
out of
saying?
10 law. 9 times out of 10, if I pull a black man over, they're dirty.
You
They
know.
live by that code.
They live by
so
that.
if you drive out there, do not have no fucked up tags. They coming for your ass.
Yeah, they gonna pull
Period,
you over.
point blank.
So you
If
gotta have your
cool,
shit together.
If you got your shit straight, they can't fuck with you.
And you better be
Don't
talking
give them
like
a reason to fuck with you.
Shit, I done went to jail with my shit straight. And they done set my black ass in there for 5 days straight with the fan off, the light off. And I ain't even see a judge
Don't
to
tell
5
them
days.
much of shit.
about that
I
outside
done seen
shit.
that.
Yeah.
They fuck with you when they want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
It's
they
a
do
great,
that
like
too.
I was going to school to be a corporate lawyer. So, I didn't graduate, but I did go to Wayne State for 3 years. And shit, I studied the shit enough to know that it's a gray area in everything.
Yeah.
And I got police officer friends. I done seen all types of police officer friends, man. They the biggest gang in the city. Sometimes you gotta join the shit. I say in the heartbeat like shit. You know what I'm saying?
But on that real talk you was saying about the vigilante,
the
though,
biggest gang in the city.
that is
when you start
necessary.
owning stuff
We need
like
protection.
bars and
You know?
buildings and shit like that. Listen, when you
I don't know
start
how
owning buildings and
I
bars,
ain't that, but I'm
you
just
gotta,
saying,
you
you
gotta,
need
them
some
guys
vigilante.
gotta
You need some
become your
strong
friends.
arms.
You know what I'm
Guard
saying? I mean, they,
motherfuckers on front line.
regardless of what's going
Protect
on,
people.
I think a lot of their aggression is they're underpaid. So it's like you on the job, you making $40,000, and here it is, you chasing the worst of the worst, and you seeing the worst of the worst. You just build up aggression to the point where you don't like any other op.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The longer you on, that's why you see a lot of police officers that have quit.
Yo, boy, you
like
be
I got a
don't
couple
fuck with that
friends, they
nigga.
was police officers. They did that shit for a couple years. And they was like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
And they quit.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. They quit. They saw the reality of this shit.
Who got beat up all through high school.
But it's not only them. You got the tough guys too.
But you got a lot of
guys.
them.
Like I got
You
some
can't
guys I went to school with. They on the task
They
force.
out here. You know what I'm saying?
They body.
They
You know, grab you by your collar. They like,
hit them right.
one of you take you to jail, just beat you up.
Because they'll pull you over.
I'd rather go to jail, motherfucker.
I told them, I be like, hey, I need some help. Beat that nigga up.
They be mad on some Jimmy Jones
I
shit.
just got arrested
Like,
for that shit.
They
man.
want to go back like 25
25
years. Like,
When I was in the third grade, you hollered at that bitch on
This
one
how
of
we
the
get
left corner
down.
of the
The
classroom.
nigga news, man.
You don't know
Thank
what
you for
I'm
coming
talking
out,
about
Will, to
right
do
now.
the video recording this.
Oh, man.
Boom, you sweet. To that. Puff, puff.
Nigga news, man. Nigga news.
That's where we'll go. Boom. Who said you could be all in my video dancing like Puff Daddy, nigga?
What's up, bro? What's up? We at Nigga News. My boy Jay brought me down here, man.
Give you that shameless plug.
That's
Like,
what's up, my dog. I just be doing my thing.
tell him about your carpenter. Give him that good number to call.
Oh, yeah,
Want
hit
some
me
work
up.
done.
926-0730. That's 313. You know, Chuck. I do that. Walls, floors, most all home improvement, but I love doing floors and walls, okay? Let's do it like that. I'm high as hell. I probably said
It
floors
be like
and
that.
floors.
But this nigga news.
But we get it down
You know what
like
I'm saying?
that. Nigga News. Appreciate the business, man.
Need some handyman work, both.
That's right.
Call a real carpenter.